Hey, what's going on, everybody? Let's get started. How did everybody do today? Type it up in the chat what stock you guys would like me to chart. Okay. You guys can still hear me? Yeah. Okay. So let's get started. Let me just do this. Okay. Okay. So let's start off with Apple. Let's go into some of the bigger time frames. I would like to change. So let's clear this drawing set. Definitely some old levels on here. What I would like to do is start off with some weekly levels. So we definitely have some sort of a weekly level at 138, right? Also, something I'm seeing on the bigger time frames is that we have a big trend happening here. Could be like that. Let's see how this one looks like if we do it like this. Yeah, there's more points of interaction over here. So boom. Okay. So we have a nice trend over here. Let me change this color so I understand that this is a bigger trend. Let me do the daily. Okay, so we do have some daily levels. Boom, right around 120. And let's see. I wouldn't be surprised if this was a daily level, honestly. Okay, right around here. Boom. Okay. So figured out our daily levels. Now 4 hour. We do have some levels on the 4 hour. Orange. If you guys have any questions, just feel free to, drop them off in the chat. What else we got? Okay. So let me go into the 20-day, 1 hour strong trend here happening. Boom. Okay, so we've gotten to this point, right? You guys see me work my way down from the weekly all the way to the 4-hour time frame, and identified some bigger trends. So on the bigger trends right here on this purple line, that is a weekly trend. That means way more information. That trend was drawn on a weekly level. So if it does break this moments of indecision, then we could expect a big move to happen. Now, when I went into the smaller time frames, I see a shorter term trend, or let's say a channel. If you guys pay attention right here, every time the stock gets close, gets bought up, gets bought up, gets bought up, gets bought up, and now we're in a moment of indecision, right? So this is how you guys got to play your cards, right? This is a strong daily level, right? Now, what is it doing? It's creating a moment of indecision because right here, there are sellers, and right here, there are buyers, right? So one of them is going to have to give up. So whoever does give up, so for example, if we break towards the downside, right, we're going to see a move back down to 127.45.50. If we break towards the upside, we have room until 138 for that strong weekly level. So these are how you kind of come up with these plays. AMD. Let's take a look at what happened on AMD. So right now, this is definitely a strong weekly level that I forgot to change. Okay. Strong weekly range, right? The way I would go about this is if the stock hasn't really moved much, I would sell options. So for example, I would sell the 70 puts, and I would sell the 90 calls and just collect the premium on this because it hasn't been moving much. Now, another thing that we need to kind of pay attention to what's happening here with the candlesticks on the weekly time frame is you guys see this is being bought up. Now, the overall market showcased some weakness in the past few weeks, and a lot of these things are picking up traction again. So we could technically see this push back up unless a lot of bad news comes out and we break this strong level of 74 on AMD. Let's take a look at, okay, Walmart. Okay. Strong weekly level at 133, daily level right around 140. And if we take a look right here, it held basically that 133 area, was very weak at one point. Now, what else is happening is we have a gap fill, right, on WMT above 141 until 145. So this could be a nice, great play, and the candles are kind of holding up against this daily level. This is so far a lower probability play and for the downside because it's consolidating below the level. But if we start to get maybe a little bit of consolidation above the level, or we get a strong breakout, then this could be in play for tomorrow. Take a look at SPY. SPY is just killing it. SPY is just killing it. All right, we're on a strong uptrend. Let's see. Yeah, makes right about sense. Boom, every time it goes away, comes back towards the trend. So we identified the trend on SPY. I have a psychological level right around 410. This level has no meaning anymore. 400 level. A little bit of consolidation right here around 407. These are small levels. I'm not going to pay attention much to them. But now, if tomorrow we do get, for example, a break below 450, right? I'm not looking to enter the trade until I get my second confirmation of that 410 break below to the downside. What else we got over here? So let's take a look at Baba, right? Now, Baba on the weekly candles tried to push up, came right back into the range.
Rick, sorry to interrupt.
And now it's trying to push back up, right? I have some levels at 232, 243, 72, and 253. So let's hop into a smaller time frame and see what's happening. All right. So now we got a nice gap fill on Bubba from here to around here. That's a nice gap fill play if we do go to the downside, right? If the market turns weak, we have our play towards the downside that is high probability below 236. And now we have to pay attention to the sellers. We've seen a lot of sellers right around here. You could tell from the wicks. The stock really couldn't budge above this 243 level. And today we got some, they got fined. I think they got fined $2.3 billion, and a lot of people liked it. So the stock is now trending towards the upside. So let's see what we could do here. All right, strong candles, not seeing much. Let me hop into a smaller time frame. So definitely did consolidate, held my level, and is pushing up after hours. So how to trade this, depending on what happens after hours. If it stays at 246, that's the level that we'll be watching tomorrow for that break of 246 towards 253. Now, if the stock does hit 253, I'm kind of expecting some consolidation tomorrow above or below this level until we break towards the upside. If not, and it decides to turn, we're waiting for that gap fill play. Now, Ali, when I was talking about SPY, right? You see how this area is kind of choppy, right? I don't want to be stuck in chop. Yeah, it could break, but it could be slow candles on the break until 410. Then we get those big candle drops, and that's where you get paid. So breaking this trend confirms that my idea is kind of right, and that's one of my confirmations. My second confirmation would be the break of 410. That would definitely solidify my trade idea. Okay, blink. Not liking this action here. Let me take a look. I mean, you do have a trend. Boom. Boom. So you do have a trend, but it doesn't seem like it's going to break anytime soon. So I'm just going to keep my eyes on it. Beyond, don't like too much. CRM, Facebook. Okay, Facebook is something I do like. I'm seeing a nice, healthy trend right here. Boom. So tomorrow, we had a psychological level at 310, right? And a lot of the buyers are kind of holding up that price of 310, and a lot of the sellers are kind of stepping in more aggressively and more aggressively. So if we do break out of here, we could see this nice run to 320. So I'm just gonna set my levels right now for 320. That's the next big psychological level. Boom. Boom. All right. So do you guys see that wedge happening? That's what I'm kind of anticipating for that break. What else we got? Fobu. Okay. Fobu. As you guys could tell, price seems very, very weak as of now. A break below, let's say 20, because that's our psychological level. A break below 20. I would be playing this for puts. The reason is we were coming off of a strong sell-off, right? Going downward, and the price really hasn't pushed up to retest any levels. It's just staying here, showing signs of weakness. Nobody really trying to buy up the stock. So this is just showing more signs of weakness on this. GS. Okay. I mean, we do have a play over here, some sort of indecision. Boom, boom. So what I'm expecting is more downside on this, the break below. If not the break above, this would create an inverse H, just depending, follow up with the company's reports, the sentiment on the company, and so forth. INTC, drop, don't like it too much. Don't like it too much, not enough volume. Mara. So let me clean up Mara's chart. Let me just see what's going on with price action. Okay, nice run up earlier. Pushing up, strong, healthy trend. So, boom. That's one. And that's another trend. Three-day. Okay, kind of showing signs that it's being bearish. So what I'm kind of expecting here, let's see. Okay, yeah. This is very weak. We're basically getting a bear flag. If you guys could see that pull, we kind of could see the price drop even more. So and it's trading around the strong psychological level of 50. So I think if we get below 49, we could see a nice drop. Let's see. Tomorrow, right around 50. So a break below 50 on this trade, we could probably see more downside towards 40 and 38. So this is how I come up with my ideas. You don't need to have so many levels. You just got to follow the candles and figure out how everybody's feeling about that certain stock. MS. Now this is looking like it's curling back over, so I'm just gonna wait. Pen. Oh man. Okay. So pen, another trade right here happening. We're seeing a nice little H pattern and a lot of indecision right here. So let's see if we could break below 100, maybe below 98 for confirmation. If we break towards the upside above 105, pins I wouldn't really touch until the break of 90. I want to see that clear inverse H towards the upside. Piton, not liking it too much. Riot, not happening. And okay, nice break on Snap. Oh wow, nice break on Snap. So let's take a look in the smaller time frames. Okay, so sometimes this does happen where it breaks out, takes a little break, but the break kind of looks weird. It pulls back. So what I like to do is it's on a downtrend. if you guys could see that, right? Um, a lot of the sellers are stepping in right around the trend, but buyers are keeping it close towards the trend. So if we get that break towards the upside, that's just more confirmation that it will continue to rally. So that's all I have for you guys today. Um, how do you guys? Ooh. So how do you guys feel about some of the stocks that I talked about? And yeah, is there any stocks that you guys would like me to go over? All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, Amazon. Okay. We got a big bowl over here. All right, Mark, I got you. All right. I know I definitely changed my drawings class. Okay, awesome. Let's take a look. Okay. So what I'm seeing on Amazon is we're definitely due for a nice push up on Amazon. Boom. Okay. So a lot of sellers are starting to step in between that range. This candle close by Friday will give us a better understanding of if we're going to continue pushing up or not. We just got to let the candle kind of close, and that's going to happen by Friday. Um, but as of now, looks very strong. Um, Breaking that weekly range, I would say if we broke 3,400 tomorrow, I would start swinging it. Now, uh, Uber, Uber, not my favorite right now, but it will be soon. We just have some moments of indecision. I could probably see this running, chopping around until like May. All right. No. Relatively all right volume. No, I'm not liking Snow too much. Not enough history. The only thing I would do is trade it below 200. All right, guys. That's all the time that we have for today. Thank you for tuning in. And I'll see you guys in the next webinar. All right. Peace out, everybody.